I built this little portable workbench a while ago, and that's been housing my big bench grinder, but when you oftentimes accept old junk tools or collect them or pick up whatever free tools you end up finding around, you end up with doubles of things, which does have its perks. I have a second bench grinder that's more for finished stuff. I'm going to put a wire wheel on that eventually, but then I got the polishing wheel on that side. But the downside is that I have two different spaces that are taken up with the bench grinder, and if you notice, everything on this table likes to shake while that's on. I don't know how well the video's picking that up, but I mean, you can hear it for sure in the toolbox underneath. It's no fun. Now I could probably figure out a way to squeeze that onto this bench, but I'd kind of rather have this just have the belt sanders. I need more space and I need to get these bench grinders off of here, and putting them on an actual bench doesn't seem to be the best way to go. I have this scrap piece of diamond plate that happens to be the perfect size to fit both of these facing opposite directions on it. So I'm going to go ahead and stiffen this up with these little pieces of scrap flat bar because I don't want to cut tube to commit to that. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut legs out and weld them to the bottom of this and have that be the bench grinder stand. Because I'm really more concerned about function and not form. So this thing can look a little cockeyed and ugly as long as it holds the bench grinders. So the way I'm going to measure this out, of course not using a tape measure, I already cut these length pieces, now I got to cut the two width pieces, but I know that that's going to go in between these. So the way I'm going to get that offset right, so that way it's not pushing these out to the side, is I'm just going to stack both of them onto one side and butt it up against it. And then I'll just go ahead and mark that back side underneath that plate. And that's a quick way to eyeball it, I guess. Alright, well I got it all tacked together and it's square enough. So basically what I'm going to do is, since I'm low on shielding gas and I'm not too concerned about how this turns out as long as it's flat enough, I'm going to go ahead and stick weld the inside of this. I'm just going to do a couple of stitches to hopefully avoid warping, and I'm going to stiffen this frame up first so that way it's got this to resist the warping as well, and then kind of probably just do stitches in the corners and maybe just a tack. I might just leave those tacks in the center and just have corner stitches, and then maybe some sort of, maybe I'll probably center weld here. I'll just mark that out now so I can be my own quality control here-ish. I'll just fold that entire corner, and that entire corner, and that entire corner. Now, this is not the table I'm going to be beating on with the hammer or anything. It's literally just to hold a couple of grinders. And now that I'm looking at it, I probably should have had the diamond plate on the bottom. That was kind of in doubt, but whatever. It's not going to be that big of a deal if the grinder's a little cockeyed. I mean, plus they got pretty wide feet. Yeah, that'll sit well. That's not going to be an issue. I could take the rubber feet off of that one maybe if they don't line up, but this should be fine having the diamond plate on here. So anyways, like I said, I'm going to get to welding those areas and I'll get back to you. Now I'm just going to cut the legs, and this little piece right here is just a scrap piece, and it sits a little bit higher than this one does, which is honestly about where I prefer a bench grinder to be. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this at probably 10 degrees, maybe 15 degrees. I want it to be stable, but I don't want it to be so wide that it takes up too much bigger of a footprint. But these are going to be vibrating, so I don't know. I think I'm going to probably do like 15 degrees. Maybe, I don't know, I'll play with it. I'll see what it looks like, and then I'll start low and then move my way up because I can't really add material after I do this angle cut. And then once this leg's cut, I'm going to go ahead and copy it 3 more. Well, I believe I may have made a mistake. Now, I left this leg longer intentionally at the beginning. I didn't measure any of this. I just left it a little longer, knowing I probably have to trim it to get it right, because I wanted to do a 3-leg base, and the way I did it required that leg to be a little longer to make it sit it level. But I also adjusted the angle quite a bit, so I don't know. It does sit really, really level. That's nice. A little bit soft vibrations from the grinder. Let's see. This isn't a fab table, so I'm not super concerned about this, but it turns out that me changing the angle on that original leg, or the third leg, the long one, didn't actually hurt anything too bad. So that's pretty good. And I did put a grinder on there. It doesn't wobble a lot, but I feel like if I was pushing on it, it probably would. So I'm gonna go ahead and add feet just to kind of widen out the base a smidge. I'm not gonna bother cleaning these up. I'll do that later. Flip it upside down, maybe plasma cut that corner off, just because this is supposed to be a scrap table for the most part. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and weld those most of the way on, probably just a couple stitches on the corners actually, and then flip it upside down and weld the rest of the legs. Honestly, I'm thinking the wobbliness that I had before came from the fact that it wasn't welded up all the way, but now it feels fine. I'm gonna go ahead and mount the bench grinders. Well, they both appear to fit fine, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on and check. Anyways, here's the finished product. It's surprisingly stable, actually. I thought it would be a lot more wobbly. As long as there's nothing underneath it, because I keep getting random, like having this big bar, a little piece of dust will get under there and the whole thing wobbles. You gotta make sure it's clean where it's sitting. But other than that, thing's really stable. And it fits both the grinders, gets them nice and tucked out of the way, and they're easy to move to wherever I need to do it at. If I need more space here, there, or anywhere. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I appreciate you watching this long if you have. Please consider liking and subscribing if you did enjoy it, and other than that, have a wonderful rest of your day. God bless.